Possibility of planets. The discovery of planets orbiting other star systems, including similar binary systems, Gamma Cephei, raises the possibility that planets may exist in the Alpha Centauri system. Such planets could orbit Alpha Centauri or Alpha Centauri b individually, or be on large orbits around the binary Alpha Centauri AB. Since both the principal stars are fairly similar to the Sun, for example, in age and metallicity, astronomers have been especially interested in making detailed searches for planets in the Alpha Centauri system. Several established planet hunting teams have used various radial velocity or star transit methods in their searches around these two bright stars. All the observational studies have so far failed to find any evidence for brown dwarfs or gas giant planets. However, computer simulations show that a planet might have been able to form within a distance of 1.1 AU, 160 GM, of Alpha Centauri b, and the orbit of that planet may remain stable for at least 250 million years. Bodies around it would be able to orbit at slightly farther distances due to a stronger gravity. In addition, the lack of any brown dwarfs or gas giants around A and B make the likelihood of terrestrial planets greater than otherwise. Currently, technologies do not allow for terrestrial planets like Earth to be detected around Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is envisioned as the first target for unmanned interstellar exploration. Crossing the huge distance between the Sun and Alpha Centauri using current spacecraft technologies would take several millennia, though the possibility of space sail, or nuclear pulse fusion technology may cut this down to a matter of decades. Theoretical planets. Some computer-generated models of planetary formation predict the existence of terrestrial planets around both Alpha Centauri A and B. Other models also suggested that formation of gas giant planets similar to Jupiter and Saturn remain unlikely because of the significant gravitational and angular momentum effects of this binary system. Although highly speculative, given the similarities to the Sun in spectral types, star type, age and probable stability of the orbits, it has been suggested that this stellar system could hold one of the best possibilities for harboring extraterrestrial life on a potential planet. Some astronomers speculated that any possible terrestrial planets in the Alpha Centauri system may be bone dry or lack significant atmospheres. In our solar system, both Jupiter and Saturn were likely crucial in perturbing comets into the inner solar system. Here the comets provided the inner planets with their own source of water and various other ices, but Proxima Centauri may have influenced the planetary disk as the Alpha Centauri system was forming, enriching the area around Alpha Centauri A and B with volatile materials. This would be discounted if, for example, Alpha Centauri b happens to have giant gas planets orbiting Alpha Centauri A, or conversely, Alpha Centauri A for Alpha Centauri b, or if the stars B into themselves were able to successfully perturb comets into each other's inner system like Jupiter and Saturn presumably have done here. As comets probably also reside in some huge Oort cloud located to the outer regions of stellar systems, when they are influenced gravitationally by either the giant gas planets or disruptions by passing nearby stars, many of these comets then travel sunwards. As yet, there is no direct evidence of the existence of such an Oort cloud around Alpha Centauri AB, and theoretically this may have been totally destroyed during the system's formation. Any suspected Earth-like planet around Alpha Centauri would have to be placed about 1.25 AU away, about halfway between the distances of Earth's orbit and Mars' orbit in our own solar system, so as to have similar planetary temperatures and conditions for liquid water to exist. For the slightly less luminous and cooler Alpha Centauri b, this distance would be closer to its star at about 0.7 AU, 100 GM, being about the distance that Venus is from the Sun. 84 right square bracket left square bracket 86. To find evidence of such planets, currently both Proxima Centauri and Alpha Centauri AB are among the listed Tier 1 target stars for NASA's Space Interferometry mission, SIM. Detecting planets as small as 3 Earth masses or smaller within 2 astronomical units of a Tier 1 target is possible with this new instrument. Origin and characteristics. Two alien races have their origins in the planetary system of Alpha Centauri, located nearly 4.3 light-years from Earth. Is a star much like a sun, but we know their colony at Tau Ceti at 11.5 light-years. The first race is a species almost identical to humans, and they live in 3 of the 6 planets of its system. Their level of technology has allowed them to place the planets in their system on a single orbit, allowing their colonization through optimal conditions. They speak a language similar to Turkish by pronunciation. On some occasions they have not hesitated to attack the interceptors. This is an advanced form of animals. They have sex, male and female, and they behave like mammals. Their life expectancy must be counted in centuries and perhaps thousands of years. This is probably due to their advanced technology. This civilization is a democracy like that of Earth. But governments are not individual but to have an elective process. They maintain a federation composed of 3 clans governing the 3 planets they inhabit. The second race is a plant form extremely intelligent, created by genetic engineering by the first. But despite this, she has a natural appearance anthropomorphic. Its height is less than 1.5 meters and its skin has a dark green pigmentation. Its morphology is exactly the stories of abductees who gave the name Grey in the slang UFO. They behave in a manner totally gregarious with respect to the first race. They are used as labor and logistics to pilot spaceships. B. Logistics. It is currently estimated that more than 800 studying the planet. Housed in 7 major carriers with a total population estimated at more than 1,900 alien entities. Since 1927 they would have a logistics space between the Kuiper Belt and Oort cloud. Based on currently accepted calculations, made by Swiss experts taking as reference the waves and increased logistics visitors, we come to the conclusion that they would be located at a distance between 200 and 210 AU from our Sun. They use an energy source based on antimatter, and they realize long interstellar travel, at least to a radius of 60 light-years from their Sun. About their weapons, they have only used one that causes a temperature of 7,000 degrees Celsius on the metal interceptors. But we know they have a type of antimatter bomb. C. Objectives. The motivations of extraterrestrial visitors seem justified by the exclusive study of our planet. However, on some occasions they have interfered directly in the development of events. In Russia and in India they came to disable nuclear warheads that were intended for testing, which was interpreted as a message of warning. On other occasions they have been derived interceptors after they have flown over the skies that were closed because of military decisions motivated by various events. These acts were qualified by statements such as direct provocations. However, the fact that they possess a weapon as powerful as antimatter bombs, and not to be used, supports the general impression that their mission is purely scientific. D. Leaders and information revealed. As partners with the Earth, visitors have used since the first contact in 1967 in Ohio, a man and 2 women. Even if they act as ambassadors, it would seem they have the ability to take certain decisions. A current study has suggested that the trio could represent the 3 clan leaders. Compared to humans they seem to have 35 years. They use the names respectively Ajuk and Niel Soldier. In total there are 7 contacts in a period of 36 years, which seems to prove the lack of interest in their culture to maintain contact with ours. Even if it was discussed to analyze the reasons and causes of these contacts, such as nuclear explosions or the beginning of armed conflicts on Earth, we are not able to find a satisfactory reason that could explain these contacts. During the meeting in 1972 with the United States, they revealed some information on their civilization and history, but they were very reluctant to clarify anything about their technology. They confirm only the possession of bombs already cited antimatter and the existence of a logistics space between the Kuiper Belt and Oort cloud. Regarding the technology that allows them to travel, in 1990 they revealed the United States they were traveling at incredible speeds and that it was time they had come to reverse the effects of relativity and gravity in accelerations. A trip from their star to our currently lasts less than 1 terrestrial day. Regarding the logistics space they have in our system, This could be explained by the existence of abundant minerals in orbit that they used to build their ships.